Alrighty, hello everybody. It's Monday. It's terrible because it's Monday, but don't worry, it's just the last Monday of the month, which means it's almost July, in which case, if you're like me, that means... Yes, it does mean the FBI are coming to bang down everyone's door. As is standard. Got a heat dex in the hundreds today. Ugh. I know I stepped outside like briefly earlier to just do some quick stuff, and it was like 95 degrees outside earlier, and the sun was beaten down. So I did not stay outside for very long. So I was like, yeah, no, fuck that. But hey, Valen, hello, Parmless. I hope you guys are doing well. Parmless is apparently already drinking, which is standard for Parmless. Valen, I hope you're able to stay somewhat cool today. Oh. But hello, how is everybody? Before we get started, I just wanted to, once again, reiterate my disdain for airplanes and airports. I really don't like airplanes and airports. I don't like airplanes because they're compressed tubes of metal flying some 30,000 or so feet up at the sky, and it's a compressed tube of metal that's cramped with a whole bunch of other people that I don't like because they're right there cramped with me. And yeah. Then I don't like airports either, because that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. And I particularly don't like Delta, because they're a fucking hassle to deal with. Oh yeah, I'm good, but also had some shit happen at work the past week. I know you guys have been having like a turnover problem for one, but also like them not turning on the air conditioning for two. TLDR, I'm going to be putting in my 2-week notice. Oof. I hope you got things lined up. The way the job market is, no one really likes leaving a job unless they've got something. Let's see. Where's the game? Pause this. Pop over here. Launch. Hit. And then... There we go. Did I tell you OSHA and they sent a letter? What? No, you did not tell me that you told OSHA. What did you report to OSHA? Usable shirt. Them being an asshats with the AC. Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Because they were skipping on it when it was like high 80s before it got cooler. Even then, it was still 84 inside when it was 75 outside. Could feel the heat before walking in. Ugh. Yeah, that is a hazard for multiple reasons. Heat stroke is no joke, for one. That's right. I died. I'd gotten through a couple of these fights and then I died. Yep, we gotta use tricks on them. You know, it's never a good sign when, you know, OSHA has to get involved and they're going to be essentially digging in deep, figuring out what's going on. Who fucked up and why. Ow. Ow. Damn it, that didn't kill it? At least that missed. God, that hurts though. And she's dead again. I don't think they're weak to Earth, because they throw Earth. People might have been reporting it too, because OSHA was first, nothing we could do. Then I told what was up, and the guy I was talking told their boss. And their boss was like, well, time to send a letter. They currently have 2 days to reply, then they give companies like a week. Ooh. Haha. Aw, Mara got no EXP because of that. Yeah, that's right. It's good. It's really aggressive. Something put him in a frenzy. The bandits will only make things worse. Afraid you're right. We have no choice but to follow the bandit leader deeper into the mines. And beat him within an inch of his life. As the gods would want. The Dodge experience said they'll send investigators. I imagine, like, they should send investigators anyways, to be honest. Because it's like, oh, hey, you need to not only provide a good reason as to why you've been doing this with the AC in the summer, in a hot place already, but also, like, what else could they just be, like, neglecting to do that, you know, hasn't been reported? Ow. I can't use that now. That's fine. Ow. Yeah. Stupid frickin'. Magic hailstorm. Ow. Ow. You use this option change. Cure greens. Water life. Yeah, I told you this, I think. I told someone. I went and had friction burns because of how hot and sweaty it was. I was even bleeding. Oh. Oh, damn it. I looked away and died. Hey, Vingy. Man. These freaking basilisks are no joke. Welcome, welcome, Vingy. My name is the Part-Time Experience. I rant, rave, and scream into the void about video games. Sometimes I do other stuff. Like cry. Ow. Ow. Oh. Whew. Well, that looked out. So let's see. Quick, 40% inflicted damage. I think the part about these things that hurts the most is their magic. I mean, they're physically tough as is, but the fact that, like, them casting Earth hurts a lot. Earth hurt. Hehe. Yeah, man, if I was dealing with, you know, shit AC in a workplace, I'd already be on a bad mood. But if I was dealing with shit AC on top of injuries due to said shit workplace, I'd have more than my fair share of words to give people. Even if I don't have the one lined up, it's retail work anyways, still was making more than most. Worst comes to worst, I grab a lower pay. Do want to update my resume and get an office work. Office work is pretty nice, I say, from my cushy work-from-home office job. Ow. Yeah. Great. Double great. Okay. Those things don't like crystal spears. I was looking, and yes, it may be $1 less an hour, but I get guaranteed 40 hours instead of this week is 32, this week 38, this week 29, etc. Yeah, that's one thing that office jobs have over retail work, is that you tend to have more guaranteed hours. Well, there's other problems, but you know, you take what you take. Yeah. Ow. 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 So reflex. Item. Water of life. Ow. Ooh, critical. But it still didn't kill it. Fucker. Really? Fine, fuck it. I was trying to make it to where they got even amounts of experience. So we didn't have, like, one of them freaking a level ahead of the other. But no. That's asking for too goddamn much, apparently. That alone gives me 5k to 8k more annually, despite having lower pay. Yeah. What was it? My old roommate, he made a decent amount of money consistently, purely because he always was doing overtime. So, even though he only made, like, I think 18 an hour, because he was working 10 to 12 hours a day for like 6 days a week, he was making a lot more bank. Streaming mostly RPG Maker games. Do you have any favorites? Ooh, I've got a few. I am going to be also shifting to start streaming other indie games indie games from other engines, but RPG Maker is always going to have a spot on the streams purely because it is a preferred, I guess is the best way to put it. But as far as favorite, whoo boy, I've got a few. Ow. Sorry, I'm trying to think of how to not die in this fucking combat. But it's very keen on making me die. Stance. Shield stance. Yep. We're just gonna escape from that real quick. You know what? I'm just gonna escape from this place altogether, and I'm gonna see about getting some more fucking healing items. More if you're in hunger and look outside are your favorites. I have heard good things about the first two of those. Look Outside doesn't ring any bells for me at the moment. I might have seen stuff about it, but I can't say for certain. As far as favorite ones that I've played so far of RPG Maker, I would have to say Beloved Rapture, Silver Days, Kingdom of Yobber. Those three were very nice, fair amount of content, and it didn't feel like I was essentially going through a lot of padding or like it was a chore to play them. And I feel like that's the main thing that a lot of people misunderstand about game dev. And I've said this multiple times before, it's not about the length of the game, it's about the quality of the time that you spent playing the game. If playing the game is enjoyable enough to where it doesn't feel like a chore, then it's, you know, an enjoyable game. But if the pacing's off, if the mechanics are lackluster in some spots, and so on, if there's any part of it that could possibly make it feel like it is a chore to play, then people aren't going to enjoy it. or what you are providing them in regards to your game isn't going to cut it. Yes, I would like a lot of these. I could only afford 3 more. Fuck. Actions. Then what was it? Talents. Blow Rusher was very good. Looking forward to their next game, Robot Rhapsody. I am also looking forward to that one. And just remember, when it's time to start funding that one, if it does not get properly funded, then guess what? No more treats for Toby. That wasn't much crystal game. I need some better equipment, possibly. Blood Archer was him learning to make a serious game. Go ahead, hold on. Robot Archer should also be done in a short amount of time, since this time, Blind, the creator, will have a dedicated team this time around. BR was him learning to make a serious game, so he had to come and go till near the end when he got dedicated help. I think he was working on that game for years. I believe you're correct that he was working on it for like a fairly long time. Okay. Oh, I have an iron helmet. Why isn't fucking wearing it? Sell some of the old equipment. Alright. Hopefully this will do. Save and save twice. Is there any actions I can learn here? Ooh, there is. Physical attack with the wind. Still shuriken. Magic attack with elemental wind. I can learn both of them. Need a seed of stone. Beloved Raptor was in development for 15 years. Huh. I think it changed engines at 1.2. I'm not sure on that. Projects that long, usually game restarts. I think Blind said something about that too. Like the game we know and play was done in like 3 years or something. I still think it's pretty amazing, like, as much as Blind was able to do with, because I'm pretty sure it was done in, like, RPG Maker 2003? I think that was the engine that he used. But the game is pretty awesome, and works pretty well. I don't think I had any... No, at least none that come to mind, any... major issues with it in regards to like getting it to work. Oh. Really? Ow. Alright, let's try. Ow. Ah. Item. Drop of life. It was done in RPG 2K3, but there is a fork or something, which probably made him switch because he can do a lot. I not do. No, not I. Okay, note, Shield Smack does a lot to them. Should have figured that out earlier. Ow. Heal powder. Spell. Nihil Wave. Okay, I just need to use the range shit that I got, which unfortunately is limited in how many I have. But it hurts them a lot. Ow. Ah, damn it. Ah, it's risky for the biscuit. Kill him. Really? God damn it. Stupid frickin' bats. And this is why we save. Though I will say there is definitely a difficulty jump in between the monsters we were fighting and this mine. Because we're at the suggested level of 10, and we are getting ruined. And this is suggested level of 6. And apparently we missed a number of treasures and quests in here. I just realized. Don't you know anything? Never trust the dev. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Oh. Oh, did I not lure? Ah, god dang it. Use MP for your project, but a friend of yours is trying to convince you to learn about Godot. From my understanding, Godot is a lot easier in regards to the other programs to pick up and go with. I don't know about easier than RPG Maker, but I have heard that it is easier than at least Unity. And it's just as versatile as Unity. Now, that being said, it is also key to note that it really depends on what you're trying to make as to whether or not a certain engine is better or not. Case in point, if you are trying to make your standard, RPG, then yeah, RPG Maker is probably going to be kind of it. But that's if you're doing like the basic bread and butter kind of one. But if you're wanting to do something much more intense and unique, then you're going to want to go for a different engine, to be honest. Because while there are a number of plugins to make RPG Maker do action RPGs, and some have come out as of late that make them actually kind of decent, that's only for like MV and MZ, because if you try and use the older engines to make an action RPG, then I mean like in regards to like Legend of Zelda or something, you're in for a hard time. And I've mentioned this on the times that I've played those games, that the engine is not built for that. So stop trying to make it do that. You know? I haven't jumped into Godot. I got into Game Maker Studio and I freaking love it. I was gonna say, aren't you making that side-scrolling beat 'em up in Game Maker? I'm still trying to decide how I want to kind of like do mine, in the sense like I was talking with the kiddo earlier about it, and like part of me is like, let's just kind of like do where like the main hub that you go in and you try to decide like which direction you're going. That's in like just a very straightforward image essentially. Or not an image. Think like Darkest Dungeon, where like there's a still image of everything, and there's like a section that you kind of interact with. Like certain images are interactable. Interactable. in Tarber. But, at the same time, I kind of like the idea of having a map. It's just unfortunate I'm not doing good with thinking them up. It's going to be chaotic too. I'm going to make use of the co-op game. Nice. I mean, I kind of do miss like the side-scrolling beat-em-ups, like Double Dragon. There's a goblin sleeping up over there. I'm gonna kick his ass. Ah, I'm gonna turn up here. It's good base off Streets of Rage, which I'm fond of, but I might pivot to River City Ransom. That's also a chaotic, goofy, and funny. Honestly, good choices. Looks like there's supposed to be a path down here, but I can't go that way. That bothers me. Though its depth is a puddle compared to the other side-scrolling brawlers. Sometimes you don't need depth. Sometimes you just need a game that you can turn your brain off and enjoy. And I feel like a lot of reviewers out there have lost sight of that, in the sense that they're like, oh, you don't play this game, it doesn't have a lot to it, it's just, running around punching people in the dick. And it's like, have you ever thought that maybe after a long stressful day I want to go around and just punch people in the dick? Did you ever think about that? Because I kind of want to do that. Oh. Really need, that bothers me. That bothers me a lot, and that one's still green. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. It bothers me a little. It bothers me a lot. And that one's still green. Ah. Oh, there's a thingy down there. Current project similar like the Witch's House horror puzzle. Money! I like money. Say that, but when you're getting mogged by an NPC because the only strat is to dash punch. Look, I made the joke constantly when I was playing Ifty's game, Colo Coco's game of Nightmare Arena, of, but can you counter my dick punch? And just flying forward and punching them in the dick. Because everyone's got a plan until the universal reset button is punched. Well, she's level 11, he's level 10. My only guess is like through that cave that I can't get through because I'm missing something is where the rest of the place is, or the monsters and such. But I can't get through there. There he's got these mushrooms I can't walk through because they're too frickin' big. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. Everyone's got a plan until Broly punches them in the dick. That's under Dark Arts. It's one enemy. That's what I should buy. I should buy more shurikens. I don't remember what you do. That's right, you sell these things. I think it was up over... Right, this was the item store. Alright, let's see. They do not sell shurikens. So this way sells shurikens. Yes. All right. Let's try this again, I guess. Save game. Just to be safe. Yo, Rathane! How goes it? Adequate, I hope. You already know. Yep. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Alright, Shuriken. Silent Hailstorm. They're immune. Alright, let's do Magic Hailstorm. Ow. Damn it. Missed. Damn it. No. God, that fucking wind is... Bring Mara back. Mara. Damon. No. Wings of Ruin. Poison Fang. Should have enough AP for that shit. Ow. Alright, I think this will kill it. Yes. Ugh. Haven't seen this one in a while. I don't remember when it was suggested to me. But I remember the dev reached out to me to do it. Can't say much because you haven't played it, but it does seem pretty good. It's been pretty good, aside from the aforementioned the jump in difficulty between the last dungeon and then, or the last area and then this area. And it could be because I missed something, but if I missed it, well, shit. Looks like I received an overhaul a bit. Possibly. What I can say is that I have been impressed with it visually so far, and mechanically. Story to be seen, but so far it seems pretty interesting. No. Ow. Really? That's just rude. Yeah. But yeah, I want to say, like, visually and mechanically speaking, a lot of the UI and how it works is honestly pretty good. It's very straightforward, it's not cluttered visually, and those are things that I normally see when it comes to a lot of RPG Maker games, but also other games in general that are made by indie devs, that they'll like have too much shit going on in the UI, especially like the battle UI, to where it's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. It's very simplistic, but at the same time, it's very informative and straightforward. Last major release build from last year, before that, 2023. Even got animated flowers. Do love me some animated flowers. Alright, how did he get past the bass of bitches? Okay. Is this XP or just XP graphics? You know, I'm not sure. I will say that regardless of which one it is, it's very nice. Because at least the sprites for Sai and Mara feel unique and, I guess, clean with their movements. One fragment. Drop of life. Potions. Do love me some potions. Pretty sure at this point someone's blood is more potion than actual blood. That just increases the damage. Do like me some more damage. Yeah. More self-healing from damage. Do love me some lifesteal. Faint, weak point. I wonder, does his shield bash count as... It does, okay. Ow, that still hurts. Ow. Ah. Damon blood. One down. Hey, she just healed that from you. Got an echo flower. I sure hope we are able to, like, actually capture this bandit guy and then use him as a human meat shield. I feel like that's what we should be allowed to do. Oh, hello, my love. Yeah. Spell landslide. Yeah. Damn it. God dang it. Don't want to have to use another crystal spear if I don't have to. There we go. Damn it. What, it's got like one fucking health left. Kill it. There we go. I'm gonna hate those things. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sayonara is more potion than blood. Ha, he thought he could break this switch. Stop me from getting up here. Well, I'm gonna find him and I'm gonna feed him his socks. Excuse me, my good bitches. Would you like to eat shit? Stole some of my money. Shield, shield bash. You. Damn it, missed. Now. Power blade. Got a crit for 109. Okay, so I'm not imagining things. His level is set to level 11, but he's at negative 81 for a level up. I think he can't go higher for some reason. Maybe the next combat I run into will fix it. Golly. This guy runs a lot. I'm gonna have to chop off his feet or something. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, I'll frickin' smoke bombs. Ah, didn't save ya. Okay. It fixed itself. That's good. Wonder why it didn't work the first time. Bandits just unconscious. Why can't you just let me steal their stuff? They don't need it. They're bandits. What is it, Toby? What is the one brain cell you have telling you? He is not a bright dog, for those of you who are wondering. Oof. See, if I just go through all of my shurikens, they're so much easier to deal with. Thankfully, I get like half the shurikens I used back, but still. What's the point of being able to come over here? Ugh. Stupid smoke bombs. Gotta spin to win. Go. See, these guys are way easier to deal with than the Basilisks. Power of water runs through this crystal. There was ice earlier. But what does it mean? Ooh, I got a bomb. I'm gonna run right now. I can only use one. I can only hold one. Oh, I can only have that one. For that one instance. I don't like that. Oh, got some more bombs. Yep, that's dead and gone now. But I've never really fully understood the whole one-time use save points. But I get it to an extent. To me, it's like, oh cool, you know, thank you for the save point. But why is it one-time use? Is it purely because you don't want them save scumming there or, you know, grinding there by using the save points? Shield smash. Oh, great. Now he's silenced. Oh, good. She survived with 4 HP. Ah. Used 9 shurikens, got 4 back. Man. Shuriken economy. Ice. Wind. Oh. Apparently this is going to be a tough fight. Alright, looks like it's weak versus rock, and I can't see what the other thing is. Mega Crab. Behold, the Mega Crab. Poison too. Oh. Stalagmite. Is it fire? I feel like maybe it, hold on. Yeah. So I'm gonna like resize it on my. I feel like that's better. I still can't tell what that symbol is though. Oh wait, is that the same as the Nihil splinter thingy? Is that what it is? That doesn't matter anymore. With this rock, I cast ye out. Be gone, crab. Can't get over to that chest. I fought that thing for nothing. Well, I suppose not for nothing. Are you kidding me? Why haven't you entered the ruins yet? Because it's really spooky in there, boss. Either there are doors with magic locks or corridors filled with lizard beasts. Goodness gracious. You're a bunch of sissies. What am I even paying you for? Well, Be honest, you haven't paid by you for months, boss.
And you never will be with that twit of the order catches me. Now get back in there and fetch me some crystals before... By the Great Chasm! Why can't you just leave me alone?
Seriously? You're the one sending his goons to attack us. Besides, you are bragging about wanting to commit crimes. What did you expect? No, they got a point.
Shut up! I've had enough to hear with this nuisance. Alright, bear yourselves.
Do your worst.
Behold, as Nulla von Clausen's brings about your merciless destruction. Speechless, eh? Well, I can't blame you. Not everyone has the privilege to duel the most famous rogue of the world above.
I have never heard of you.
Is bragging all you can do? I'll teach you respect!
Mute blade. Oh, I see. The thing he did at first made everyone target just Sai. And they're stealing his money! You foul fiends, that's my money! No. Give me back my Zen! Damn it. Shield. Shield bash. And store heal powder out. Damn it, Sai, stop being blinded. Power roll, spin to win. Alright, the boss is down. Mop up these shmups. God damn it, Sai, you hit him with the sword. See, Mara's got it.
Arr, you really are strong. But of course, just goes to show that the Order fears me, sending such a formidable opponents to face me.
Enough already. Enough time for your games.
What do you mean? Didn't the Order send you to arrest me?
You do realize the mines are crawling with lizard monsters right now, don't you?
Well, duh, I'm not stupid.
Don't you think there's a connection between them, the workers' escape, and our arrival?
Now that you mention it, I was actually wondering why our break-in worked so smoothly.
God have mercy. Listen, someone unleashed the basilisks in these mines to throw the entire province into chaos. We're here to put an end to this threat, so stop distracting us from our mission.
Hey! No need to be rude about it.
Then shut up and let Sai arrest you.
Bite me.
Wait. What was that just now? I'm not sure, but it felt very similar to that corrupted crystal back on Agera trading route. Which means that there really is a fragment of Obscurus involved. That'd also be the reason why the Basilisk is attacking anyone else they see. Makes sense. Obscura seems to control other monsters to protect itself. But why hasn't it learned that Nala guy now? No idea. Must be close by. Let's follow him before he can cause any more problems. Should just double chap all of his followers to be safe. Oh, wedding ring. Didn't one of the miners of Michaela lose this? Right, let's turn it later. Oh, I want to turn it now. Power of wind. Wind fragment. Oh good, I'm healed. Let's see. I should be using this more often. Caution. By the Order's decree, entering the deeper caves is prohibited! Well, fuck. That's what the ruins the mayor told us about. And now I just ran in there. If we're lucky, he stumbles right into a nest of basilisks. Focus on our mission. Pretty fire. Sexual motives, tall smile and elementals. We were supposed to fill the bowl with some magical energy. Wind? No. What does this say? Best power will be granted entrance. Basilisk power. Didn't they do earth? That's about it. God dang it. Meal powders, that's good. I don't know if I'm pushing this in the right direction. I guess we're about to find out. Out of my way, basilisks. And bats. Goddamn bats. Ow. Alrighty. Ow. Alright, Sai. Spin to win! Alright. Now to throw some rocks. Ah, I was right. So we saw this guy go this way, and we can't go that way. So I guess we gotta go this way.
Ha! You'll never get through this.
How did he do this? For a big mouth, he's really nimble and agile. And now we have to find a way in. Ooh, that could take us back to the entrance. Don't really want to do that. At least not yet. Hey, Avalon! Game's looking better than I remember. I feel like it's doing... The game looks good. We replace this pedestal. Gazel Babog, keeper of ancient knowledge. Well, he's dead. Learn actions? Nope, still don't have a seed of stone. May the four servants gather around the keeper of ancient knowledge. The door demands the western storm and the eastern mountain. Let's see, western storm? And the eastern mountain. Martyr skull. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so that was easy. I got some nut of vitality. Excuse me, Mr. Basilisk, I need you to die so that way I can get on. Thank you. Oh, sorry, you brought Mrs. Basilisk with you. My apologies, but I'll have to kill her too. Ow. Ow. Threw a fucking rock at me. Why can't you learn that one? Is it because he's got it equipped? Oh, that's because he had it equipped. She didn't finish learning that, so... This feels like a trap. Or left to you. Find the... before you claim this treasure. Okay. So I gotta find 9 other treasure chests first. Okay. Landslide! Yeah. Oh. Damn it. Stupid frickin'. Alright, that thing's dead. Spell landslide. Ah. Item. Drop of life. Heal powder. Landslide. There we go. Man, I'm so glad I stocked up on potions when I did. But how do I get over to it? Oh. Another martyr skull. And one more puzzle to go. Ow. Ow. Could have disabled him fully. What is it, Toby? What you want, huh? Martyr skull. Martyr skull. And one more skull. Oh. Ah. So get him to face it. There we go. Nah, I should be good. There is a teleporter to go back, but I should be good here.
You again?
It's over. Just give it up already. What are you doing here anyway?
What am I doing? Is it obvious? Just look around you. All these crystals must be worth more than the wealth of several cities combined. And this black crystal especially must be worth a fortune. Good thing I trusted my gut. I'll be stinking rich, I tell you.
Are you crazy? The things are corrupted by Obscurus. Must be affecting his mind.
No idea what you're talking about. The crystals will be mine. Now, just to find a way to get rid of this annoying lizard.
Don't get near the Basilisk. It's way too strong for you.
Shut up. You don't know me.
And he's dead. Told you so. Ah, I probably should have fully healed. Hit all the enemies. Slow wave. Self-heal. Oh, the crystals self-heal. Alright, alright. Still really love the boss music in this game. Ow. Ow. see. Those things are healing. Only 20 per turn, so... Preparing. Spell. The hill wave. Rockfall. Ow. 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 Damn it. Okay. So, this boss might be a little hard, but that's okay. We can deal with this. We will take this full heal. Let's see. What's guard stance? Provokes enemy. Max health. Not really used the bombs for anything yet, but guess we'll find out. Wait, I got some of the treasures already. Is there any other treasures I need to find for this? 6 treasures. Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing. Yes, 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 you're all sorts of important and special, yada yada yada. Your face is stupid, and you're gonna get hit with a rock. And hit with said rock. Alrighty. Oh, it's immune to poison. Shit. Okay, they're gonna keep self-healing until we break them. That's fine. Oh god, poison wave. Okay, Stormcut did jack shit. Shield bash. And then potion for you. What if I just focus on his face? Because the other ones didn't start casting something different until I broke them. So I wonder if I just make it to where Demon Blood. Yeah. So I think they're just healing themselves and not his overall health. Absorbs magical energy. Don't know what he's weak against fully yet, so... Okay. I guess I do need to break them like one at a time in order to better deal with them. But shit. Ow. Yeah, I think that's the strat. Break them off one at a time. Did you trim it? It does feel better. Hopefully this also means I won't get the brush caught up. No, okay. I will forever brush your fairy locks. I'm okay with that. It's funny, Mrs. Part-Time always gets fairy locks in her hair to where pretty much you always need to brush it, technically 2, maybe 3 times a day, to kind of help deal with it. I don't know, it's still funny that apparently, you know, your coworkers take my side on these things. What? I'm mean. How am I being mean? Okay. That one's dealt with. I have no idea what you need, my love. Oh, she saw that going. Shield into the Earth Eye. I like this battle. I like this battle purely because I can't just, you know, hit all the enemies until they're dead. I have to actually break this enemy apart piece by piece in order to actually do something. Not another slow wave. Come on. Stunned again. Give him a good old slobber knocker. Ow. Sigh, now is not the time to be making out with the floor. Now is the time for violence. Power whirl. E. I don't know why there's just a floating E there, but there is. It is truly the most evil of E's, though. Man, all those shurikens thrown, I only got 5 back. That's about it. Only Obscurus is left. No, I appreciate that the banishment of Obscurus is actually interactive. Even if it is just like holding a simple button, it's still nice that it's like, oh yeah, no, hey, interactive. Keep engaged. Mara, how are you? I'm fine. It's just a bit exhausted to use Obscurus' Bane. Cannot thank you enough for your efforts. You're welcome. My headache's probably worth it if it means that I can protect others from Obscurus. With the fragment destroyed, the monster should also no longer pose a threat to the people of Mikhail. The mercenaries should seal off these ruins just to be fair. Before all that, probably need their help to deal with those bandits and... What the... Where they got? All finished. This guy really has a lot more luck than brains. After Sai and Mara freed the mine from Obscurus' evil, they helped the mercenaries to bring all of the bandits back to Mikhail. The only person missing was that vicious Nala von Clausens. Our heroes hoped not to meet him again all too soon. In the meantime, the slobbering tongue boxing had begun. A meeting of extreme urgency was held in the fortress of Grathia. The gods be praised! I would like to thank everyone present for taking part at such short notice. We'll begin the crisis meeting immediately. As you all know by now, there was an incident in the northwest of Agria province. According to the information from our mages, the province has been infiltrated by a daemon vanguard. We assume that someone gained access to the shrine and opened a portal with yet unknown means. Sam, can you elaborate on these findings? The reports state that there was a pillar of light coming from the shrine which kept the portal open for several days. During the same period, there was also a notable drop in the flow of magic. That is why we can safely assume that the shrine's arcanum was manipulated. Luckily for us, some mercenaries on site were able to damage the arcanum and thus close the portal again. Luckily for us, the common folk tampers with the artifacts of the gods. This is simply a disaster. Isn't it bad enough that the demonic rabble defiles the lands of the gods with their vile presence? Until now, we weren't even aware that the artifacts could be used for such purposes. Otherwise, we would have, of course, increased security measures. Certainly not the only thing that's being withheld from us, Master Rolex. But as you say, I demand that the remaining Archon be shut down. Who knows what other hocus-pocus awaits us if we do nothing. Denied! After all, the gods put these artifacts there for good reason. And what reason would that be? That does not matter. It's not up to us mortals to question the Arcanians. If your thoughts didn't revolve around heresy, you might finally realize the simple truth. More obvious that we have these very artifacts to thank for this debacle. It would be negligent to ignore the security risk out of religious stubbornness. And this is exactly why I'm tired of having to argue with a technoid. When will you finally ban these tinkers from our meetings, Rollins? Master Rollins, forgive me, but I really don't have the patience for another round of this bickering. I'll travel to Arath to investigate the current state of the Arcanum in question. So you still have doubts? Not really. But I have to see it for myself to make absolutely sure. Like certain priests who confuse their doctrine with reality. I can't stop you anyway, but please notify us about the results of your investigation as soon as possible. Please calm yourself, Your Eminence. Didn't summon Daedalus without a very good reason.
I'm listening.
General, if you would. Certainly. 1 month ago, some cities on the coast of West Nagara fell into enemy hand. There were also several shipyards taken. We originally assumed that the daemons would destroy the yards as usual, but apparently they were repaired instead. Due to the recent attacks, we now assume that they are gathering troops to invade the western Zhetan. Oh, excuse me. No God. Sorry, dying slowly. Well, this was taken into consideration before. Of course not. Zhetan is under absolute protection of the Arcanians. Therefore, will never have been attacked. To a normal extent, this problem would not exist now. Since I haven't yet received any reports from Technoid listening posts on the west coast, I assume the enemy fleet has not yet or has just set sail. Nevertheless, we have to assume that Daemon spies and scouts are now in Zhetan soil. So we should use the time to secure further Arcana in the west, like the one near your territory, that fell into enemy hands. They could attack us in the back and pave the way for an invasion of the entire continent. So I stand by my position that we just deactivate the artifact for good. Simple as this may sound, I cannot contradict the High Priest on that topic. I do not touch a working arcana without the clear permission of the gods. Even you have to accept this. But, if we gather all forces as a joint offensive, we can defend the coast and the Arcanum. If you say so. Though I doubt the Order will have much to do. The formidable fighting power of the Technoids cannot be denied, however I would like to deploy a vanguard of specialists. Just to make sure no infidels taint our artifacts with their sooty fingers. I don't like that High Priest guy. I kind of want to stab him. Mind your words, Eminence. It was the gods who charged us to form an alliance with the infidels against the enemies of mankind. As Master of the Order, I deem it paramount that a measure of proper respect be maintained. Well, nevertheless, I agree with your suggestion. Please deploy men to Calden's Wall. Daedalus, you are going to oversee the provisioning of the troops. The Order will provide the necessary funds. Alright. We'll be expecting your troops' arrival. O gods, let me continue to walk on your just path. Give me the strength to protect the people in your name. In the name of the Creator, the Arcanians, and the Divine Order, Zella. Please don't let me shit myself after eating those 5 Taco Bell Chump Wrap Supremes. Oh, you're still awake. Mara, your hood. Chill. No one else is awake anyway. Would it not be better, perhaps, if you filed down your horns? Doing so would ensure that... No. Listen, filing off horns isn't like getting a new haircut. Also, Daemon Hordes stand for something. You wouldn't just give away your knight's armor on a whim either, would you? That's because the armor symbolizes my duties as Knight Order. Represents an ideal that I committed to. The Horns of Daemon, on the other hand, only represent provocation and rejection of the Divine Order. What nonsense are they teaching y'all? Horns represent the freedom and strength of a true warrior. One only files them off while bearing in service to a lord. Only through hard work and dedication does the Daemon earn the right to grow out the horns again. Is that so? I am sorry. I did not know. It's fine. It's not something Daemons normally talk to humans about anyway. There's another thing I'm curious about. Obscurus' Bane. You said it's a family technique of yours. Does that mean there are Daemons opposing Obscurus' evil influence? Well, there were some. But then Charon took over and ordered his servants to murder them everywhere in the underworld. Trying to continue their fight. When I was little, I saw Charon Okay, is it Charon or Charon? I think it's Charon, technically. I saw Charon laying waste to my homeland with the help of Obscurus. And I won't let this happen again. This is why you deserted? Something like that. Tell me, the Order fights Obscurus, right? Yes. Protect humanity from it is one of our duties. See. Somehow humans don't see it that way, do they? What do you mean? Well, the Order seems to be a real pain in the ass for the people of Mikhail because of that technology stuff. Hi, buddy. Go take your shower. And the Bandits of the Mind didn't care much about being a knight at all. Saying, he also seemed to care much for their supposed protectors. It's complicated. The Order must perform its duties across the entire world above. So, it is common for the inhabitants of remote provinces to dislike or even disrespect the Order for not being able to react to every threat in time. You don't have to justify it. In the other world, the Daemon Lords don't care about the lives of the people in the border regions either. And why would they? To them, it's just some small villages burning. But the Order is different. Protect all people. Are you sure about that? Before coming to Zhetan, I saw many villages that were left completely alone in the event of an attack. When the Order's troops finally showed up, they acted more like occupiers than protectors. That's impossible. All knights swear an oath to the laws of the gods, pledge themselves to protect the weak. If all knights protect the weak, what about Raider? You should head to bed. If you say so. Good night. I like that Sai's essentially being forced to confront a lot of stereotypes and, like, religious doctrine that's been, like, screwed into his head. Why? Why did you do it? You don't understand. You can't understand yet. Someday you will. The deal on those chalupas was amazing. What? What are you talking about? Tell me. Where am I? An ocean. Am I dreaming? Flame. Appears so familiar. Why? Touch flame. Child, that is me? What do you want, kiddo? We already got our daily rations. Hey, why don't I become a knight? What? Remember, the time I decided to join the Order. Several weeks I'd waited outside the gates of the nearby fortress. Not a single guard who was not annoyed by me, constantly bothering them. Go to rest already. Why don't I just simply join the Order? Especially not a good-for-nothing as you are. Just get lost, kiddo. No, I'm not go away. Oh. What's going on here? What's this turmoil about? Sire, this front has been hanging around the gates and been bothering guards for some time now. This boy is bothering you? Yes. Probably belongs to the refugees from the north. And what do you want, boy? I want to become a knight, please. People become knights if they are with the Order, right? What do you want that? Mommy, the demons came, but strong enough and not brave enough. So I want to become a knight. I want to be strong and brave as a knight, to protect people. I want to protect them against evil. So you desire strength. We'll accept the boy into the Order. But you should take a child into our ranks. Leave the formalities to me. He'll be put under my care. Oh, so Raider was essentially like his father figure. Dream? Am I dreaming of my past? What time is it? Finally awake, are you, sleepyhead? Yes. So you've been up for some time now? Yeah, I've asked around a bit. Apparently, Captain Alaris has returned to town. Is Radio with him? No idea. But he wants to talk to us both. And according to the mercenaries, he wasn't in the best mood. It was to do with the mines? Maybe we should talk to the mayor again, so we know what this is all about. I had the same idea, but Alaris is insisting that we talk to him now. It seems quite bossy. No was a choice. Where's the captain? Gotta go to the watchtower of the eastern part of town. Can't miss it, I guess. Oh. Healing powder. Yay! Well, that's right. We found something that might interest you. Give him a wedding ring. You're on be praised. You found my wedding ring. The gods reward you. I don't have much, but perhaps you will find this useful. Apothecary ring. Now I'll face my wife again. Never mind. Apothecary ring. Gently increases vitality. Oh. I should save. And then save again. Oop, no. Turn actions. Yeah. Alright, do I have to learn Terra Blade or Terra Shield? Terra Shield. That kid is still missing. What? What? Oh shit! It's a Nova raid! What up? Shout out to Nova. Alright, how do I do that again? I think I remember. There we go. I did remember how to do it. Haha. Thank you for the raids, Nova. Welcome, welcome, everyone. How goes it? Was it this way? Oh yeah. Am tired. That is understandable. What are you guys doing? Figured out a shout out. Yes, I did. Oh wow, Captain Alaris, you look like you are permanently pissed. There you are. Took your time. What do you want? You're my companion. She's not used to the proper etiquette. Let's lead by example then. My name is Alaris. I'm captain of the order and a member of the regiment of the Stone Rose. My adjutant and I were stationed here 7 years ago to take command of the town guard. And to whom do I have the honor? Well, her name is Ma, and she is a traveling mercenary and my companion. My name is Sai, knight of the order and mediator. We're both just passing through. Mediator, really? I'm honestly surprised. I have been informed that the two of you singularly took down not only a nest of basilisks, but an entire gang of bandits as well. It's quite remarkable for a mediator, wouldn't you agree? Mediators? What are those? You see, the Order enables its members to sharpen their skills in many different ways. For example, my regiment focuses on the use of earth magic. Did some dead work, finished a problem that I thought would take 2 hours in about 10 minutes, and flopped around for the remaining stream. Hey! Hey! That's called great times. Not this. Oh, I fixed it. Yeah, we've all had moments like that. I've literally told like coworkers before. It's like if you're having a problem with anything, and like you don't have the customer on the phone, just like stand up and like walk out of the room for like 5 minutes, go grab like a snack or something, and then come back, and then look at the problem again, and you'll probably figure it out that way. And it works, because it's just a matter of like, oh, cool, I've got either a second set of eyes on it, or I got a fresh set of eyes in the sense of I, started going through it again from a different angle. Mediators, on the hand, refuse to commit to battle training. Instead, they prefer to act as watchmen. And that means... So our task to protect diplomats, and we support them with their work too. Still, I had to fight often enough, so stop your mocking already. Should have got talking to a captain like that, but probably my choice of words was not quite appropriate. But you must be quite the anomaly among mediators then. Did you call for us just to listen to your malice? Of course not. I called you because, although you may have been a great help to this town, you still acted against the wishes of the Order. It wasn't up to Brother Sai to take over my duties. This again. Telling me you always gotta ask for permission before helping anyone? Lars was appointed by the Order to lead Mikhail's mercenaries, as I already mentioned to the mayor. Moreover, he is a captain. Regular knight like me must not act in this way without an explicit order to do so. So you've knowingly broken the laws of the Order. Beg your pardon. Your meddling has endangered the hard work of the captain put into the obedience of this town. That's why we sleep on, because your brain will actively try and work that problems out in your sleep. Hopefully. Sometimes I just stare at the ceiling, wide awake, wishing for the end. It's almost exactly what happened. I worked on it for an hour over the weekend, got frustrated, and sat down and immediately figured it out. Yeah, you just needed a sandwich to go with it, that's all. That's enough. But as my adjutant says, I have invested a great effort into town to ensure, effort to ensure this town does not recklessly turn away from the law and order. You've sided with the mayor, and, in doing so, undermining my authority. This must have consequences. Well, it's true. I have knowingly broken the chain of command, because without my intervention, Obscurus might be spreading throughout the region. It was your duty to prevent this. Instead, you left your post. That is also a breach of orders, laws, and must have proper consequences. You have a sharp tongue, haven't you? Well, maybe you shouldn't be so mouthy then. How dare you! I'll pay for this insolence. This woman is under my protection. Or do you want to raise a hand against a fellow knight? Enough already. Leave us alone. Must apologize for his behavior. But you better put that girl in her place. If she spent a few days in the brig. Let that be my concern. Be that as it may, I seem to have misjudged you. Your sense of duty cannot be denied. Since we both violated some of the laws of the Order for the good of the people, there is no reason to further dramatize the matter. Stop getting insomnia and it will happen. I wish there was a fix for insomnia, but apparently there isn't. I've once said that I wish to meet Mike Tyson in his prime, so that way he can knock me the fuck out and I can get some good sleep. By the way, I have heard that you were investigating the heretic I chased. So you know about Anathar, in case that is even the man's real name. Something like that. What can you tell us about him? Since you unfortunately managed to escape, there's not much to say the mayor didn't already tell you. So I'm going to issue an arrest warrant. It's only a matter of time until he is caught. Arrest warrant? So you know what the guy looks like. Have you never met the man you're looking for, haven't you? You have never met the man you're looking for, haven't you? That sentence doesn't work. It wouldn't be haven't you, it would be have you. You have never met the man you're looking for, have you? Or have you ever met the man you're looking for? As someone who I wanted to punch once said, just close your eyes. Yeah, I can feel the validation for punching them. He wears a black cape and short greyish hair despite his young appearance and has a prominent nose. Does it sound familiar? Description. Man Rider Raider. Brother Sai, is there any information about this heretic that you would like to share with me? Very well. I don't think we should tell him anything. Do you really think he's trustworthy? As soon as he knows about my religion, we're going to use information against us. We have no choice. Law of the Order is the tools given to us knights to enforce the will of the gods. It is their will that I deliver just punishment to this heretic. So you are refusing to help me, I've arrested you for insubordination. Can't be serious. Just tell me what you want. What I want to know. Simple as that. Oh my God, as if he's only twisting the rules to suit his own ends. Just think of something. If we get arrested, we're able to catch up to Raider. This guy. Why do you let him push you around? You usually never miss a chance to object. Of course, that's the solution. So, are you finally going to be reasonable, Brother Sai? I hereby formally object to your command, Captain Alaris. What are you doing? It's a simple knight you must obey. But the laws grant me certain rights too. For example, the right of objection. You can find it under Rule 132, verse 2. Are you requesting an investigation by some higher-ranking member of the Order because you do not recognize my authority? I mean, why should I care about your authority? Since you're not to serve your unit, you're not even my superior. And after you admitted earlier that you had broken some laws, your claim to authority has no standing. So, whether I really have to obey you is something only an inquiry of the Order will decide once and for all. But this is crazy. An inquiry would be a waste of time for such triviality, you bet. But the laws grant me rights to do so, and I am more than willing to exercise them. Unless you withdraw your threat. I seem to have estimated you again and again. With this mixture of sense of duty and cunning, you would make an excellent captain. Ah, using the gears of bureaucracy against them. I fucking love it. Alright then. I withdraw my order and you are free to leave. However, if you want any information about Anathar, I will only follow a direct order from High Command. Very well. Oh boy. That order and its laws are seriously weird. The laws of the Order are supposed to be mere guidelines for us knights anyways. But people like Alaris tend to distort that. So what's next? Barely told us anything useful. Well, that's not quite true. Obviously couldn't catch Anathar. We just have to find about the route that he took. Besides, somebody mentioned that spy who took him hostage. Are you sure you're remembering correctly? Mara. Chill, I'm just saying that your buddy seems to be behind all the incidents we've encountered so far. Maybe he's acted on his own free will. It's enough, Mara. Please. So, what are we going to do now? I think we should talk to the mayor again. Alright, he offered to help us if we clear out the Mikhail mines for him, didn't he? And he probably has a little more cooperative. It's not a great feat with a blockhead like Alaris as competition, if you ask me. Yeah, I'm gonna... money. Talent grapes. Talent grapes! Increases the talent list slot by 1. Huh. Oh, these give permanent boosts. I can nut life, I can nut soul, I can nut strength, nut vitality, and nut speed. Oh, that's a lot of nut. God damn, I'm gonna be, you know, all partied out. Leave me alone. Nothing to say to you. Is he still mad at us? Yeah, he's fine side. Someone love Dragon Quest. Look. Do not discredit my love of nut. They got seeds. I got something alright. Well, the bandits jailed for the timing, but Captain Lars decided to put a trial. Take care of them, sire. I tell you, you'll succeed. I knew it. You're to torture me. So be it. Do your worst. I can take it. So I ask some questions. Huh? Then ask away. Who hired you? Who are your comrades to rob the mines? Why should I know that? That Nala guy talked about some client who hired y'all. Always takes care of his things. He's our boss. It's dark about the clients. Anything else? Never mind. Please help me. What is it? I'm not a bandit. I don't belong to these guys. I was just hiking when you attacked us with your buddies instead of the mine. Sure thing. Oh, it's you! Well, it was worth a shot, wasn't it? What do you think? It's not actually actually dyeing his hair. This is natural color. Rubbish. His hair's completely gray. Really? Or something different. His hair's supposed to be like green, like moss. Should be busy. What do you want? Huh? You mean the boss? Of course I do. You know about him? I think he used to be a captain of a town's guard in Charon, wherever that is. It's the point. He decided to become a bandit, I guess. Founded a gang and offered his service to everyone with the right amount of Zen who wanted to break the law, but I've got no idea who all those clients were. Very eager to give us information about him, aren't you? Why not? Bastard still owes me a lot of money. I'm not even in... Now I'm even in jail because of him. Who are you? So it's you. You want to laugh at us or what? Nonsense. I'm ask you some questions. Yeah, give it your best shot because I got nothing to do here anyway. Why were you working for a member, or why were you a member of this gang? What do you want to hear? Story about my traumatic childhood, which led me into a life of crime until I joined this gang? If you insist. Crap. You're good. Well, the story begins on a stormy day some 26 years ago. And that's how I got beaten up by you and Mikhail Mines and put into this jail. I just want to know why you have joined the Nala. I've told you that just about half an hour ago. You need money to pay a healer to treat the deafness of your blind grandma, right? Exactly. You're very tentative. Don't believe a word of it, Sai. It's a waste of time. Ah! Such dumbasses. Where said I tell you the truth? But I'm telling you. Rudiger. I'm supposed to believe that these bandits are robbing people with the help of magic. Indeed. Secret trick. Your wallet will be loosened by wind energy for easy snatching. Probably just have lost your wallet somewhere again. Something about wind magic. Sounds funny. Should remember it for later. Come in handy. Book of Psalms. But I don't want greasy palms. Then I can't hold things. Alrighty. 'Tis late, my comrades, my viewers, my friends, and so on. And once again, shout out to the Annoyed Nova for the... Did I save it? I did. Okay. Once again, a shout out to Avoid Nova for the raid. I do greatly appreciate it. As well as everyone else here who popped in to enjoy this. This is Charon Zeta Chronicles, the demo that they've put out. It's been really enjoyable so far. I want to say there are like a couple of things that still needs to be like fixed in regards to it, but for the most part, it's pretty solid and pretty good. I really do enjoy the combat, and I did like that boss with the crab. Or, not the crab, the last boss, where you had to, like, break off pieces of it in order to actually fight it. And it was best to, like, fight them break off one piece at a time, because if you did it, like, all at one time, then you just got waylaid by a whole bunch of magic. Overall, thumbs up. But, for now, ladies, gentlemen, your wonderful Technicolor rainbow of individuals, both inside and out, as always, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. So I'm going to send you guys flying on over to someone else. It looks like Mr. Midwest is not streaming at the moment, which is unfortunate because I like raiding out to him. So we're going to go bother Kuro. Kuro's doing something. I don't know what he's doing. He's playing something. Let's go make fun of him because he deserves it. So, as always, appreciate you. I'll catch you tomorrow for the next stream. And, laters.